Hello my kobolds and creatures, welcome to episode 8 of our vanilla series. I hope you enjoyed our little time-lapse at the beginning, as I was just adding in the details to the side and back of the build. That way the first floor, or at least until up to this point here, I'd say that's finished. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. The next part though, I've got to figure out how to detail this, what I want to do with these pokey outy bits, and get the right material for this shape. The roof section that's going to go here. I think the roof is going to be... Oh, baby zombie. No. Wait, what? I can't see you. Did not go well, did it? Yeah. So my first task is to find out what material I'm going to use the roof on. I've got an idea, because we've got white and woods, and there's a little pop of colour from these flowers, but I'm thinking maybe we go kind of monochrome with this build. Mostly blacks and whites, and then woods, and that's it. So, a black roof. And I have decided on a material. The only problem is it's going to be a pain to grab. I'm going to have to go and do some mining and grab myself some deep slate. The problem is we're going to have to do this without any iron tools. So rather than making you all painstakingly watch through that, I'm going to try and do quite a few time lapses throughout this episode, I'm guessing. Get myself used to the replay mod and a few other bits and pieces. But in between, I'll try and show you a bit of progress rather than just having music for the entire episode. I mean, music's nice and all. What I've got is, I'd say I found some nice music on those little YouTube site that I found. I don't know, I'm assuming I'm going to need a lot of pickaxes here for what I am planning. If this was, if I had iron tools, it would be a lot quicker. There we go. Yes. Oh, and a whole heap of torches. Just use everything. I might as well. I'll just use my overflowing amount of sticks as I'm tree chopping to be fuel sources when I need it. Tidy that up. And I think I'm all ready. Yes. I'm going to do the same again as last time then. I'm going to... Where did I just put that block of coal? That can go in there where it's safe. And I blocked it as well. I don't need that. I'll need those. I'll need torches. And I am going to get myself a bit of a hole to work in. I already know where I want it as well. I'm gonna stick it in the same place where my iron mine's going to go. We've been here a few sessions and I know exactly where we're going to make our forever mine at this point. If we never ever need mining, we're going to come to this hole. It's where I dug out all the stuff for the foundation. I'm not sure whether I showed this or not last episode, but all I did was mine it out a little just to get what I needed for the foundation. I might as well just grab this coal while I'm on camera, because I always need more materials. I might fill that up and try and keep this natural cave going. So what I'm going to do, there's two little gaps here that I've marked out. One can be for the iron. I think maybe this side will go down into the iron, and well, the iron branch mine when I make that, but I'm not allowed to make a branch mine at this point for iron, but I can try and go down just to gather some deep slate. I don't have a ladder, so again, cut to that time lapse about this point, and we can see about getting the materials we need for that roof. Let's go. Okay, so back again after our little mining session, and it wasn't too bad actually. Wait, wrong chest. This one here. Almost two rows of stacks in a chest. That's not bad, but that was painful to do. Using stone tools is so slow. But whilst we were mining, we did pick up. Where did I put? Oh dear. No, I don't. Where did I? I have iron somewhere. There it is. I was worried then that I'd lost it. We picked up just over a half a stack, or somewhere between half a stack and a full stack of iron. Now most of that was picked up with caving and things. Now, if I go back to my rules that I have for this season, I'm not allowed to make an iron branch mine, but there's nothing stopping me from using iron tools if I go caving. Branch mine restriction basically means that I can't go looking specifically for iron, so I can't go down to an iron level in the coordinates and start purposely digging it out. But because this was for a different project and I've had to do caving and bits and pieces to grab it, I'd say it's by and by allowed in the house rules. They are only guidelines after all. And after having to mine out so much cobbled deep slate, I think I'm entitled to a little bit of a change in tools. What I'm going to do is use up those sticks, because I've got more sticks here than I need, and I sort of need my coal for when I need more torches. So that is that. Next on the list of to-dos, though, it's to get more of the house done. I want to try and get as much progress on this as I can before the episode is over. Two things I think are next, though, in it's making a small sloped roof on top of our little outcrop here, and figure out what we're going to do with these sticky outy bits. Honestly, I think I might change them out for something. I've got some ideas. And I know we've already had 2 time lapses, so I'm going to do this on camera this time. Because feature creep is definitely something that's going to happen in these next few episodes, as it's like I've got a bit more time and resources to go into this, but at the same time I don't want to make the mistake of trying to do too much in a single episode and lose my rhythm on how many I've been doing. Oh, no, that goes into deep slate bricks goes into deep slate tiles, and that is what I want, maybe. Actually, rather than jumping the gun on that, so to speak, we should really test out the colours, because brick actually looks quite nice there. And I'm already using tile on a different save, a personal save, where I'm not having to record or anything. And tile isn't bad, and it would look nice, but I think I want to just do brick, so that I'm not using the same colour scheme in all my builds and vary it up a little. So I'm going to get brick. We're going to do that. And I want some scaffolding blocks. I do have a stack of dirt left, a bit of that. Let's see. I don't want the tile, I can stay in there, that could be converted. I probably don't actually need any more than what I've got now. And that did not go to plan either. Okay, so I'm not sure. I think I want this very low down, but I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is make a few different block types, and from there kind of guess the kind of shape I want to do. It's nice not having a plan. Over planning builds what am I doing? No, I want that on the, like that. No, I'll just use dirt to pillar up. Do I have a shovel? No, I don't. So I'm going to quickly make a shovel. Do I have cobble? Yes, I do. 2 sticks. All I want is a stone one. I know I've got all that iron, but it doesn't mean I should rush and waste it. I mean, what would be nice is getting some proper armour. You'll notice there are some boots in my inventory now, because I did do a tiny bit off camera after our mining session. Just a bit of fishing, a bit of terraforming here. Still needs a bit of work, but it's a start. I think what I might do is I need to get the right angle here. There's something like this. Get rid of those. Where I slowly increase the height. So that. Do I want... You know what, I might not use stairs. I might just go half slab. I don't know. Full block. That goes up a full block. So a full block. That. Maybe just go full block. Full block. Upper half. That. And that. That's not bad. And I think it's an idea. I'm gonna quickly get down, and we can have a look. See, I mean, I'm quite fond of this slow turn in. You know what, let's get some sleep. Hopefully this rain disappears, and we can see it a little clearer come morning. Oh, there we go. A nice rest, but it's still raining. I'm thinking maybe we frame this with a different material or something. Could do that. Come on, up we go. There we go. Could frame this with a second material. Get some more variation in it. I think for now though, I just want to start framing up the house with what we have. Use the materials we have on hand right now. Can't remember. I think it went like that. Does... Oh, I don't... Oh, no. How does this go? 1, 2... I don't know, because these ones are sort of only connected by the corner, having these ones lower might not work. That might be what the problem is. Inconsistent connection. Because these ones are only connected by the corner, and these ones have a half slab. So that inconsistent connection might be what's making this look funky. And these 2 rows here will need removing. You know what? Let me do that. Get this roof in place, fix all those little mistakes, and then we'll see at the end what we have. I'll see you in a second. And there we have it, our roof in place. Also went ahead and detailed in the upper section there, connecting it on. And you know what, I don't think it needs a trim. I mean, I'm fine with it just being a solid black wall. There's enough shape to give it interest. And I think with how, I don't want to say bland, because that's not right. I mean, it isn't some bombastic colour scheme, but it is kind of a more neutral, it's toned down. I don't know. I don't know the words to use. Bland might be one of the best terms for it, to be honest, but not in a bad way. I'm just going to tidy up these things quickly as I figure out what is the next step essentially in building up this house, because the lower floor is essentially done. Oh yeah, I said the bits here. Now in a perfect world I'd have spruce and I'd replace this lower floor all with stairs, because I don't like how it's jutting out, because you've already got the jut out already from here, which is nice. But having these pokey outy bits is a bit much. So let's try experimenting with a few things. I do have one idea that might work. You know, I do want my dirt back on me while I do this, because I'm thinking of just replacing those with some oak trapdoors like that, maybe. I think having that colour show through is a problem. Got an idea then. Let's see if we can't get a few of these, turn them into those. Oops, that. Yeah, just oak wood. Oh, no, not there. I need to get back up my dirt pillar. And cut all this back off. Pop that back on. That one will be one as well. So we might as well replace it. And then, oops, didn't mean to put two. Just that. With another little trapdoor on there to add a little more. That's nice. And or I think there's another thing we can add though to just improve that corner a little more if we have some. I want more than just that, and that's not enough. So I'm going to convert that. You know, it'll be easier to do this. Those, that, stick that there, like so. And pillar ourselves back up. I need to go a bit higher this time actually. So we can throw in a... How high do we want this? Miss 2 and then go up. And do all the way up. And I think that'll give it a nice corner piece. I need to slowly work and figure out how to do that middle bit. What time are we on? Oh, wow. That timer is counting away, isn't it? Tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to quickly do these off camera to make sure we at least have it in the episode of these edges here being replaced. Like that. Oh, no. Like that. I'll go around, do that, and then I'll come back. And there we have it. All the upper floors or upper segment is sort of done now. I went ahead and put another trapdoor below, so it sort of feels like it's more connected to the bottom bit. And then added those, let's call them stairs, fences in between each of the segments. So it sort of connects, sort of more bracing, like the wood's all sort of connected. Things. I would have loved to have put 2 trapdoors here, but that sadly it doesn't work. But I think it can survive without it. That said though, that is going to have to be our episode. We are severely out of time. So thanks everyone for joining us so far. I mean, we're up to 8 episodes. So they're working on this backlog. We've got a roof, we've done the lower areas. We're slowly building up our tools and supplies. And the more we get done, the faster the newer builds will be each time. And once I've done things like these planters, if I ever need doing them again on other buildings, I can sort of skip forwards then, because I've always shown how they get made. We'll see. I don't want to try and jam too much in an episode, but I also don't want to show too little. Need to find a balance. Balance in all things. Anyway, it has been another good episode. Thanks for sticking with us. I think I already just sort of said all that, didn't I? I'm repeating myself. Always the rambler. I have been Kobold Queen. This has been our Unnamed Vanilla series, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.